Hello children, welcome back again in our next session of mathematics. So today children, we are going to start with our new chapter, that is we will begin with chapter number 8, comparing quantities. So let us start children. So first of all, let's recall the ratio and proportion children. Let me take one example. Yeah. So suppose I have two circles, right? And I have four triangles, right? And I'll tell you to write the ratio of triangles to circles, right? So how you will write children? You will take triangles first, right? That is 4, and two circles means how many circles are there? 2. So I will write that in the denominator. So the ratio of triangles, okay, two circles is equal to 4 upon 2. This is also be read as 4 is to 2, which we have already learned children, right? And you can also then write it as, this is 2 ones are 2 twos are, so it will be also as 2 is to 1. In the simplest form you will bring the ratio, right? So these things we have already learned children, and you have already learned about the percentage. So if it is, suppose I got a ratio of any quantities, that is ratio is nothing but when we compare the two quantities children, right? So suppose I have a ratio of 2 upon 4, right? And I will ask you to I'll ask you the percentage of it, or convert it into percentage. So everyone knows how to convert it, right? Either we make denominator as 100, right? So how to make it? I will multiply in numerator and denominator by 25, right children? So it will be denominator 25 into 4 will be 100, and 25 into 2 will be 50, right? So it will be equal to 50%. Yes or no? So these topics we have already learned, that how to convert the given fraction into percentage, or percentage into fraction or ratio, right? So now let us continue with this chapter children, depending on these all basic things. So there is first exercise, okay? So exercise 8.1. Find the ratio of the following: speed of a cycle 15 kilometers per hour to the speed of a scooter 30 kilometers per hour. Now here are two quantities given to us. That is, one is speed of bicycle, that is 15 kilometers per hour, and speed of a scooter, that is 30 kilometers per hour. And one more thing children, when you write the ratio, both the quantities should be in the same unit. If it is not, bring them into the same unit. This we have already seen last year, right? So now let us find the ratio. So which quantity should come in numerator? Obviously speed of a cycle, right? And speed of a scooter should come in the denominator, right? That quantity. So how we will write? Speed of a, first write the given things, that is speed of a cycle is equal to 15 km per hour, and speed of a scooter is equal to 30 km per hour. So ratio of speed of a cycle to speed of a scooter will be equal to, speed of cycle is 15, which is given to us, and speed of scooter is 30, which is also given, right? It is in kilometer per hour. So when you solve this, 15 upon 30, that is 15 ones are 15 and 15 twos are 30. So when you divide numerator and denominator by 15 children, you will get 1 upon 2. That is nothing but the half, right? So 1 is to 2 is the ratio of speed of a cycle to speed of a scooter. I hope this is clear. These all basic things we have already learned in the previous class children, okay? So this is like a revision for you. And a final ratio, always try to write in a simplest form, okay? So this you will copy, children, in your classwork. That is exercise 8.1, question number 1. Let us move. Question number 1, B bit. That is again find the ratio of 5 meters to 10 kilometers. Now if you observe the two quantities, they are not in the same unit. Okay, one is in meter and another one is in a kilometer. Okay, so so you have to bring both the quantities into the same unit, children. So what we will do is, we know 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters, right? So 10 kilometers equal to how much, children? Right, 10,000, right? So what you do is, 1 minute, sorry. Yeah, so you can see here 5 meters quantity will come in the numerator, to 10 kilometer will come in the denominator. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So it will be 10 into 1000, that is 10,000. So the next step will be 5 upon 10,000, right? And when I then simplify this, 5 ones are and 5 2000 will come in denominator. So 1 upon 2000 is the simplest form, right? Is the ratio. So you will write final answer as 1:2000 is the ratio. So I hope this is clear, children. We have already studied this, right? So you have to bring first both the units, both the quantities in the same unit. So let us proceed with the next one. That is the C bit. It is 50 paisa to rupees 5. So 50 paisa will come in numerator and 5 rupees will come in the denominator. Now I hope you understood. These two quantities are different units they have, right? So we have to first bring them in the same unit. And we know 1 rupee is equal to 100 paisa, right? So in denominator it will be how many paisa? 500 paisa, right? So 5 into 100. So 50 upon 500 you will get, children. I'll show you. You will get 50 upon 500. 0 in the numerator, 0 in the denominator will get cancelled. 5 ones are 5 tens are. So you will get 1 upon 10 your ratio. So you will write in this form, that is 1:10. I hope this is clear. Let us proceed with the next one, that is exercise 8.1, question number 2. Convert the following ratios in percentage. Okay, so in that first bit is 3:4. Now 3:4, when we write in a fraction form, children, it will be 3 upon 4. And as I have earlier told in the recall, that either you make denominator 100. Now when it is 4, I can see here, I know 4 into 25 is 100. So I will multiply 25 numerator and denominator, right? And whatever then numerator I'll get, that will be your percentage, right? 3 into 25, whatever you will get, right? Now you will get here 75. 25 into 3 is 75. So 75%. Okay. So one more method is, whatever you will get the fraction, when you convert the given ratio, you will write in a fraction form, multiply that fraction with that ratio with 100. That is 3 upon 4 multiplied by 100. Okay. So you will get 300 upon 4, or directly when you cancel, you will get 4 ones are and 4 25s are, and 25 into 3 is again 75%. So both the methods you can apply, whichever is easy for you, children. Sometimes it is like the number which is in the denominator, directly you cannot get 100 by multiplying any number. Suppose it is 3. Okay, directly by any number if you multiply, you will not get 100. So that time the given ratio you can multiply by 100. Okay, so that also examples we will see, not to worry. I hope this example is clear, children. Okay, so whatever is ratio given, multiply by the 100 to convert it into percentage. let us proceed. Convert the following ratios to percentage again, and the bit number B is 2:3. So 2:3 is nothing but when we write in a fraction form, it is 2/3, okay, and multiply that by 100, that is you will get 2 into 100 is 200/3. Now 200/3 when we, sorry children, 200/3 when you divide it children, okay, you will get, remainder is not 0, right? It is not 200 is not completely divisible by 3. So how you will write the whatever is the quotient, that is 66 is whole, okay, and 2 remainder will come in numerator and 3 will come in denominator. So 66 2/3 percent, okay. So this also you people have learnt last year children, that how to divide and then write it in a fraction form. It is a mixed fraction form, right? There will be a whole and a fraction. So your whole will be your quotient, that is 66, and how to make the fraction, that everyone knows, right? The remainder will come in the numerator and quotient will come in the the dividend will come in the denominator, right? So this is how you will convert your ratios to percentage. I hope this is clear children. So this was just a recap exercise where these all concepts you have already learned. So try to solve by your own children, okay, and in the next session we will again continue with this exercise. So for today children, we will stop over here. Thank you.